Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. The New Hampshire legislature is back in Concord. They came back January 8th, and here are some of the issues they're going to be tackling that businesses ought to pay attention to. Business taxes, minimum wage, workforce housing, renewable energy. With me to talk about these and what may be happening is the Senior Vice President of the Business Industry Association of New Hampshire, David Jouvet. Welcome back.
Thank you, Fred.
Before we get into those topics, how would you characterize this legislature compared to the last one?
Well, I think this session could look a lot like the session from last year. Both parties are going to use it to make statements to their base in anticipation of the elections in the fall.
Right. Business taxes. There was a proposed rollback, as you know, of taxes to lower rates last session. It didn't work.
Right.
I think we stuck the BPT, business profits tax, at about 7.7%. What may happen this session?
Here's where we're at. The budget tied business tax rates to thresholds in revenue. Yep. And if revenue thresholds are exceeded, in other words, if more business taxes come in than expected, businesses could see a decrease down to 7.5%. Yep. If the budgeted expectations are met, it'll stay at 7.7. But here's the kicker. If we don't make the budgeted expectations, taxes could go up back to 7.9%. So everybody's waiting to see how revenues come in.
And there was also a proposal lurking around on capital gains. We've never had a capital gains tax in this state. Where might that be?
Well, there was an effort to pass capital gains last year. It was defeated in the early drafts of the bills. I haven't seen a capital gains tax, but here's something people should know is we'll still see legislation that hasn't surfaced yet. So it could come back, and there could be work on the interest and dividends tax also.
Minimum wage, that got lost last session. What might happen? It's going to come back.
There was a bill that passed the House and Senate to raise the minimum wage to $10 an hour starting January 1st of this year, and then $12 an hour next year. That passed the legislature but was vetoed by the governor. And minimum wages have been going up around the country. I'm sure there will be another attempt in the legislature this session, but I'm equally sure the governor would likely veto it.
One of the issues that BIA has really been focused on is workforce housing. Any bills on that subject?
Some good, some bad. There's some tinkering around the workforce housing in terms of trying to provide property tax credits for high density housing, property tax credits for accessory dwellings, what we used to call mother-in-law apartments. But there are also several efforts to repeal a law from last year, which is establishing a statewide housing board of appeals where developers can go to try and resolve issues at the local city or town level.
And finally, renewable energy. BIA opposed an increase in the renewable portfolio standards for solar last session. Is that coming back?
Here's what we should first of all explain what we call renewable energy. That's solar power, wind power, and sometimes hydropower. And BIA's issue is always been we support all of those energy sources, the more the merrier. What we want to make sure is any subsidies that support those programs don't get passed on to other electricity consumers.
And we're out of time. David Jouvet, Senior Vice President of the Business Industry Association of New Hampshire. Thank you.